where their background comes from or how they know about this. So I'm gonna give you a little short synopsis on my background. Can everybody hear me? About Stacey Jenkins. I have 20 years in law enforcement. I started in the Fort Wayne Police Department in 1994. My twin brother Tracy and I came on at the same time, and I went straight to the Detective Bureau. I was a homicide detective for 9 years, and right after 9/11, Tracy went to the FBI, I joined the U.S. Marshals, and I trained on how to psychological profile individuals. I thought my career was going off great, but what's every police officer have in common? The big D. Big divorce. Police officers have more divorce than anybody in the world, I guarantee you. And I was going through a divorce, and I was living with my daughters. So I left Chicago, so I called the mayor's attorney, asked if he can ask if I can have my job back. But there was an opening as an SRO, a school resource officer. How many school resource officers that we have in here? I loved it. Best job you can ever have. In order to be an SRO, you have to be crisis intervention certified, CIT certified. That's when I fell in love with psychology. That's when I went back to school and got my master's in psychology, and now I'm working on my PhD in forensic psychology. The FBI says disrupt or prevent nearly 150 shootings and violent attacks this year by steering potential gunmen towards mental health and professionals. What do we hear lately in the news? When it comes, especially in, South Carolina, what do we hear? We hear about the flag, we hear about racism, we hear about gun control, but what don't we hear? Mental health. As I told my students, style of teaching is unorthodox. My style of presenting is a little bit unorthodox. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I don't mean to downplay the mental health organization, but in my city, the mental health, the psychiatric community is a joke. We got witch doctors and they pop pills. All they want to do is pop pills to kids. Oh, that one's not working. Okay, take this one. Okay, that one's not working. Take this one. We got individuals without regard of human life going in and killing other people, killing your children, killing our children, killing the community's children. These individuals had psychiatric help, had sought counseling. It's not working. Something is not working. Whatever those counselors are doing, whatever medication they're distributing, it's not working. We need to find another alternative means. The individual in South Carolina again, he showed all the psychological precursors, made all the statements, went on social media. Parents even speculated. His best friend even took his gun away from him, but was afraid that he would get charged with theft, and that's why he gave the gun back. Preventing mass shootings through threat assessments and treatment can be conventional tactic. An agency who already have a CIT program implemented within their department. Who has a CIT program in their department? That's it. How many people know don't know what a CIT program is? Okay. Crisis intervention started in Nashville. Basically, law enforcement officers who are trained, they receive, I believe, like close to 40 hours of training. They receive psychological training, and they receive techniques that if an individual is a danger to himself, herself, or others, they have the ability